What's up, Dice Crew? Now, it's certain things going on right now pertaining to Jay Prince, and I stumbled across this clip, and I felt like, it was pretty much aligned with some of the things occurring right now. And we got Jay Prince weighing in on being accused of, forcing people to check in, rumors of him participating in extortion. So let's just tune in to see what all Jay Prince got to say. I'm going to keep it a Benji for y'all doing the reaction. Y'all keep it a Benji for me in the comments. Let's rock.
Is there supposed to be a certain protocol for people to check in?
No, and I begin with me, and then he can speak, and they can speak for the other generation. But I'm a never, you know what I mean? We don't have time for no sucker shit like that. Now a lot of people from the different police departments and all these different people want to insinuate like we extorting people. They have to check in. Man, that ain't no money in that shit. I wouldn't have. I got more money than I could spend, right? So I don't want to say go give you what. That shit ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna turn out right because real niggas ain't gonna have that no way. Check.
I agree with what he just said. Like, it's a lot of people that's definitely not gonna really just submit to that, right? So that means it's gonna turn into problems. And at the end of the day, you will probably end up losing more money than actually gaining it if you was out here forcing your presence on individuals.
Check in for what? I got more money than I could spend, right? So I don't want to say go give you what. That shit ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna turn out right because real niggas ain't gonna have that no way. Check in for what? But on the flip side, there is what you call a brownie point to be able to have us as friends.
And I like that he said that because I always say that when people speak on like Los Angeles in the term checking in, like or checking in anywhere, I always say you got to do what's best for you and however you want to maneuver. If you feel like you carrying yourself in a certain way and you don't need to align yourself or associate with certain individuals, then hey, you made the best call for yourself. If you feel like you need to align yourself with certain individuals, if you want to be able to, be more informed about what's going on a day-to-day in those environments and people who's more familiar with everything and all that, and or you just like to, keep the certain type of company from certain places when you land certain places or end up in certain places, then, that's cool too. I just always say it's always good for, you always got to do what's all good, do what's good, not good, but what's best for you. Maybe you make the right choice or the wrong one, but it's all about how you trying to carry yourself. So I get it on both points.
You know what I mean? I don't want to impose or force myself to embrace nobody. But by the same token, those that I respect and I befriend, there is a difference coming into the city as our friend versus by yourself. You know what I mean? And the difference is we are respected. We are respected, and everybody with us, we're going to demand that they be respected.
And I just got to say this too, though. If you do end up somewhere else and you want to associate yourself with certain people, it could be a possibility that those individuals that you link up with could be into problems too. And if you associate with them, it could be a possibility that you catch something behind associating with, them, and they into an active problem at the moment. So, you got to be aware of that too. So I just want to put that out there.
It ain't no trying to extort or trying to force. We don't need that. That's fake love. All right. We don't want that.
Because it seemed like, and why is it that a high percentage of things that take place that might go wrong in this city, why is mob ties and rap a lot always blamed?
Man, all of my life, damn near in this game, that been the case. You know what I mean? It's almost like I view our brand like a Nike brand in the streets. Everybody wear it. You know what I mean? Because it's something proud to wear and feel good about. But all of those everybody's, and I done a post say everybody with us ain't one of us. You know what I mean? Everybody.
And I like that statement right there, and it makes sense to me. Um, I mean, it's crazy, and I don't even want to speak on that, but I have to because this is one of the most serious examples that I can give that's very current. But shout out to Julio Fulio and his family and those that care about him. But look at his situation. Remember, he was on the Instagram live, story, talking about everywhere we go, we pulling up deep. We like 20 or something deep or whatever like that, right? And I feel like that scenario fit with what Jay Prince just said. Everybody with us ain't one of us, and you have certain individuals around and stuff like that didn't really mean him no good. And I mean, and I'm only saying that because they were saying something about somebody was ended up in one of the parties or the Airbnbs or something like that with him at one point that was possibly giving out the location. But I don't know if that's true or not. But I'm just saying if that was the case, then that fit that scenario too in another hand. But I also get where Jay Prince is coming from because he pretty much saying like everybody you see running around that fall a part of the entourage or whatever the case may be ain't a part of us directly. It might be all kind of people just, we could be in front of the club and we could just let 20 people in and, just cuz or something like that, but they don't make them necessarily one of us. But let's continue.
Wear that attire out to wear and feel good about it. But all of those everybody's, and I done a post say everybody with us ain't one of us. You know what I mean? Everybody wear that hat, wear that attire. You can't give them to me. You can't give all these people that wear Nike and may go shoot up, bang, bang, or whatever in Nike attire. Y'all don't try to give it to Phil Knight, whatever that dude name. You know what I mean? So don't.
And I get that too. Like, I could see it being a little bit more different or easier to, not try to hold like this big old supreme company responsible. But I do get it exactly, I get it from Jay Prince's point of view. Like, just because you see people doing things and they wearing our fashion or our brand or whatever the case may be, don't be so quick to try to attach that to us. Especially just because it's something negative, because you don't do that to these bigger brands or whatever the case may be. So I definitely get where Jay Prince is coming from.
Don't try to give me that shit, but they do. You know what I mean? And I learned to accept the things that I can't change the things that I can, and have the wisdom to know the difference. You know what I mean? Because, with us and with the success that we have attained for so many years brings about a certain jealousy and envy and all that kind of shit with it, man, until, it's like a snowball effect where you really can't stop it. You know what I mean? I give you a story my 114-year-old great-grandmother gave me. She said, people gonna say what they want to say. You just don't let it be so.